Bill O'Reilly here, Monday, September 12, 2022. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. Vice President Harris insists the border is secure. The mayor of Washington declaring a migrant emergency. Russia retreating in Ukraine. Princeton University will cover the cost of tuition for some students. Also ahead, we the people are being deceived. But first, Kamala Harris telling NBC News the U.S.-Mexico border is secure. This from Meet the Press.
We have a secure border in that is a priority for any nation, including ours and our administration. But there are still a lot of problems that we are trying to fix, given the deterioration that happened over the last 4 years.
That's right, it's Donald Trump's fault. Well, according to the Department of Homeland Security, more than 2 million people will illegally enter the USA this fiscal year. That is a record. 5 million have crossed since Biden and Harris were inaugurated. Yet we have a secure border, according to the vice president. Washington Mayor Bowser declaring a state of emergency over the border crisis. Texas Governor Abbott has bused more than 9,000 asylum seekers to D.C. since June. Bowser also ordering the creation of an Office of Migrant Services to provide food, housing, and other things to migrants. The Pentagon has twice rejected the mayor's request for assistance from the National Guard. But again, we have a secure border. The Kremlin confirming Russian troops are withdrawing from some parts of East Ukraine. Kyiv launching a series of offensives to retake territory. President Zelensky telling CNN, quote, "Our main goal is to reoccupy our whole country. Russia has a way out. They can simply go home," unquote. Princeton University announcing a new plan to make college tuition free for families earning less than $100,000 a year. Beginning next year, students in that category will no longer pay for classes, housing, and will be given $2,000 each semester for expenses. The Ivy League institution remains one of the most expensive schools in America. Cost of a 4-year undergraduate degree at Princeton, $300,000. In a moment, deception. It is being practiced at the highest level. Right back with that. Inflation at its highest level in 40 years and interest rates are skyrocketing, as you know. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, predicting recession. So to protect your future, do what I did. Call the only precious metal dealers I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. You can get started with a short phone call. They will place physical gold and silver right at your door or inside your IRA or 401k. They are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and thousands of satisfied clients. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Don't wait. You can call them now. 877-444-GOLD. 877-444-GOLD or text GOLD to 65532. Again, 877-444-GOLD or text GOLD to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. The truth shall set you free. John 8:32. Well, as you just heard, Vice President Harris says the southern border is secure. Of course, it is not. But Miss Harris knows she can say anything she wants without journalistic challenge from the corporate media. So can President Biden. He contends that MAGA people and Donald Trump are attacking democracy. You know what? That did not bother me, although many others were angry. I'm not annoyed because I believe the progressive left is harming freedom in America. So what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Pardon the cliche, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Now, Mr. Biden's stance is sincere, as he believes that January 6th and denying the 2020 election results are anti-democracy plays. But the mistake he and his speechwriters make is poorly framing the opinion, thereby alienating all Republicans and many independents. But far worse is President Biden's outright deceit. In the same Philadelphia speech where he excoriated MAGA, he told the nation that the faltering economy is actually benefiting workers. That is false and insulting, just like what Kamala Harris said. The stats are these. In the first 6 months of this year, the U.S. economy has contracted about 1%. No growth, even though the pandemic has receded. That is terrible. Even worse, real hourly wages have declined 3%, and weekly earnings declined 3.6%. That's also terrible. So working Americans have taken a pay cut under Biden, even as inflation has risen about 8%. That's way beyond terrible. That's painful and debilitating to many Americans. Yet Joe Biden says the economy is strong. He says that because he wants to believe that. Reality doesn't matter to old Joe. He surrounds himself with far-left zealots who are actually undermining the free marketplace in order to impose a government-run economy that seizes private wealth and redirects it to welfare and global warming concerns. President Biden is not smart enough to understand that, but that does not excuse his deception. The American people are being harmed by his incompetence, yet he continues to deny what's happening. In the past, the press would have countered presidential incompetence and deceit, but no longer. Today, honest correspondents are rare. Most report what they are told to report by ideological management. Hello, MSNBC. That's why Joe Biden and Kamala Harris can make preposterous statements with impunity. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve the message by writing it. If you would like more honest news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com, where you can pre-order my upcoming book, Killing the Legends, The Lethal Danger of Celebrity, out September 27th. In a moment, something you might not know.
Ad paid for by the Sentinel Group. Attention Marines, military personnel, families, and contractors who were stationed at Camp Lejeune. Were you present at Camp Lejeune between August 1953 and December of 1987? You may be entitled to significant compensation. For nearly 34 years, those in the Marine Corps' base Camp Lejeune were exposed to contaminated drinking water, resulting in devastating injuries, including several forms of cancer, adverse birth outcomes, Parkinson's disease, and more. North Carolina's procedural laws have prevented victims from getting the justice they deserve, but passage of the Camp Lejeune Justice Act of 2022 would allow you or a loved one to file lawsuit seeking compensation for illnesses and injuries linked to the toxic water. Call today for your free consultation. 800-230-0194. Let our experienced attorneys fight to get you the compensation you deserve, and you pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call 800-230-0194. That's 800-230-0194. Again, 800-230-0194.
Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 63 years ago today, one of the first color TV programs debuted on NBC. The show lasted 14 years, 430 episodes. Here is the story of Bonanza. The Western featuring Ben Hoss, Adam, and Little Joe Cartwright was first broadcast on September 12, 1959. It quickly became the most watched show on TV. When the series ended in 1973, the program had racked up 3 Emmys, 2 Golden Globes, and a Western Heritage Award. Here's how the main cast of Bonanza fared after the finale. Lauren Green, better known as Ben Cartwright, went on to work as a voice actor, also starring in the 1977 miniseries Roots. He died in 1987 at the age of 72. Pernell Roberts, Adam, transitioned to the theater and was married 4 times before his death in 2010 at 81. Sadly, Bonanza did not even end before Stan Blocker passed away from a lung embolism in 1972 at just 43 years old. Before his death, Blocker founded the Bonanza Steakhouse chain. 44 locations still open in North America today. Michael Landon, best known for playing the role of Little Joe, the youngest of the Cartwrights. After this show, Landon starred in Little House on the Prairie. He died in 1991 of cancer at age 54. And here is something else you might not know. Just 2 members of the main Bonanza cast are still alive. Mitch Vogel, who played the orphan boy Jamie Hunter, is now a businessman in California. Tim Matheson, who portrayed convict Griff King, is still working in showbiz. He is best known for his role as Otter in the comedy movie Animal House. Matheson also played Ronald Reagan in the film Killing Reagan, and that was a boon for his career. At least that's what he said to me, the executive producer of the film. All in all, Bonanza, huge, but younger Americans have forgotten. Back after this.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-925-7584 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-925-7584. That's 800-925-7584. What do you have to lose? Call 800-925-7584. Again, 800-925-7584.
Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.